This is what I mean when I'm talking about getting a signature look, something that you know how to do really quickly, that you know how to do well, and that you just feel like it just really, you know, accentuates your features and all that good stuff. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Megan Yvonne. If you're new, if you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new subscriber just joining the family, welcome to the family. So today's video, I'm just going to show you this totally neutral makeup look. It could be considered for like every day. It's just really going to you know, it's really a easy look to do, but it also gives glam, and it also gives like, oh, she knows what she's doing when it comes to makeup. So I figured I would just pull out my camera. I had to do my makeup anyway, and then I'm going to be doing my hair. I just, you know, washed my hair, did all the things. So I figured, like, let me pull out my camera and show you guys like what I do and how I get my, like, you know, kind of glam but still neutral look. I wore this the other night for a date night, and I just really love the way it turned out, and I figured, I was like, why not just record it for the channel and show you guys. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm running out of my favorite eye pencil. So I'm picking up another one that I really like, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Brow Wiz. I like this one too, but it does take a little bit more time to build up the pigment. So I feel like this is really good for beginners, because, you know, like, you're not gonna end up with really harsh brows if you feel like, oh, I went pressed too hard, or, you know, whatever the case is. But if you don't know, Sephora sale, the VIB sale is happening right now. I haven't placed an order yet, but I am going to be. I need to re-up on some things, obviously my brow pencil, but I'll be placing an order soon before everything runs out. So I was going through the other night and just looking, adding what I wanted to my cart. So I like to just go through and add things to my cart as if I had unlimited money, and then I go back through and see, like, okay, what are things that I absolutely need? Comment down below if you do that. I mean, in a perfect world, we could just throw it in the bag and not worry about it, and just be like, oh, somebody else is gonna come out of somebody else's account, somebody else is gonna have to pay this bill. But I still want to be mindful and just get, you know, things that I absolutely love or want to try. And so yeah, and I'm telling you, like, this is the time to get those higher priced items, because if you can get them for a discount. I showed you before, back when they had their winter sale, what items I like to pick up, and I will link that video below, but as well as up in the cards. But I just, you know, it's certain things that I just like to pick up during the sale, because of course, like, who doesn't love a discount? Like, if I can get it cheaper, why am I going to pay full price? You know what I mean? So that's what I have going on, but I want to show you this look. And as you can see, I went a little further down with, I used the NARS Soft Matte Concealer to carve out my brows and just to make them a little bit more neat. They really need to be shaped. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Just been chatting away. But yeah, let's get into this look. I'm just gonna do a voiceover for the rest, so we're not here all day and I'm just chatting. Hi guys, so I did enough talking in the beginning of this video. I'm just gonna walk you through everything I'm basically doing just to prep my face. So I'm adding in my milk primer, my other milk primer, which is the mattifying pore eclipse primer. I really like that because it really does give you like a smooth canvas. And I did add my hydro grip prior to, adding this one, but I just like to double prime this day. Then I went in with my NARS Soft Matte. If you haven't already, if you are shopping the Sephora sale, please pick up this foundation. It has a bunch of good for you ingredients, so it really is going to not only make your skin look pretty during the process of wearing it, but it has some good ingredients that are going to help your skin out overall. Because like I told you a couple of weeks back, I had a reaction to a product, and I'm on the mend, I'm on the road to just get the scarring and all of that under control. So it has been working, but it's a slow process. So right there, I just added some concealer, and then I'm using my Fenty bronzer to go ahead and, my Fenty contour matchstick to go ahead and, just give some definition to my face. And then I'm going to go in with my bronzer a little later. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend out my concealer. I did let it dry down for just a bit, but as you see right here, I'm just focusing on the outer portions where I apply the concealer, and then slowly moving my way towards the center of my face. So that's another trick for you. Like, start from the outside and work your way in, and just gentle taps. Again, you want to not disturb the product as much as you can, so little disruption as possible. And then I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge and just make sure that everything is blended really nicely, and then go in with a light layer of translucent powder before going in with the layer that I'm going to use to just catch any fallout from my bronzer. So that's what you see me doing here, going in with my, bacon layer, so to speak. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to how I continue to get this glam. So I am using this translucent powder to kind of carve out and give me a nose contour. And then I'm going to use the darkest shade in this bronzer palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to really focus that color right on my lid, my mobile lid, and then kind of like blend it out, kind of flush it out. But it's really important to get the pigment on my lid to give me that drama, that like pop of color that I'm looking for. So that's what you see me doing here. And I'm just using a fluffy blending brush to kind of really smooth things out. Then I'm using a bit of my translucent powder to just clean up under my eyebrow. I didn't want to go back in like with another shadow or concealer. I'd already used the concealer to clean up my brows, but I just wanted to highlight that. And using the translucent powder did that for me. Now I'm going in with the warmer shade, and I'm just bringing some warmth back into my face. That's what you see me doing here. Just making sure that it's giving the look that I wanted it to. And then I'm going in with the lighter shade after I'm going to dust off that translucent powder. It's baked enough, and as you can see, it's done its job. But then I'm going to go in with that lighter shade out of the bronzer palette, and that is, I believe that is the volume 3 palette that they have. But I'm going in with a small detailing brush to go ahead and put some of that bronzer shade on my lower lid, right near my lower lashes. So that's what you see me doing here, just kind of really focusing that shadow down there, not being too precise, dragging it down a little longer than like typically I would. But this is gonna all add to the glam, and it's gonna really come together nicely. If you haven't already seen, I do have a video on how I apply my lashes and how I apply my liner and all that good stuff. I go into really great detail, so go ahead and watch that when you get a chance. But now I'm going back with my blush palette by Juvia's Place. I've just been loving Juvia's Place here lately, but I'm using that like orangey shade, and I'm going in and I am using that as a blush. So then I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade 3 to go ahead and just highlight the inner parts of my face. That's what you see me doing here. And then I'm going in with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder just to make sure that everything is blended together really well. Before putting on some eyebrow gel, I like to tap my eyebrow gel after I'm finished so that it's not still looking wet afterwards. But like I told you before, I am just enjoying and liking using my Juvia's Place product. So this is a lip pencil by them in the shade Coffee Bean, and then I'm using a Melted Too Faced liquid lipstick in the shade Child Star. So that's what you see me doing here, and I'm going back and forth with that shade and just making sure to use my liner until I get the right concoction that I want. And then I'm going in with a Buxom lip gloss. I really like Buxom lip glosses. They just give me the right kind of shades. So guys, this is the finished look. Stay tuned. Check out my next video because I am going to show you how I'm going to tackle this hair, because you know it's been washed and you know all of that, but now we have to give it some style. We don't want it to be stiff and we don't want it to be looking crazy. But I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys stay tuned. Also, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. It helps get my channel and my videos out to more eyeballs. So I would really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you know you have like a go-to makeup look. Like this is what I talk about when I say like perfect your signature look, something that you know and you feel good in, you know how to do really easily, really quickly, fairly, you know, just really well, and that you know it's not going to take a lot of fuss, and you know like when I put this look together it looks good. And obviously you can change up a few things. You can change up your blush, you can add some blush to your bronzer, but it's going to give you that really good like feeling. You're like, I know this looks good. You can add a more bold lip, maybe do a red lip or a color because it's springtime. So yeah, this is the look. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are welcoming new followers. We want new followers. We are welcoming new subscribers. I would love for you to be a part of the Making You On TV family, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I have a new video. My new videos go live on Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to, you know when all that stuff is coming up, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. Make sure you're hitting all notifications. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, stay tuned because I'm coming. The next video is going to be all about like how I'm going to get my hair together. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye!